Hey everybody. Okay, we'll try this again. Um, Welcome to Extravaganza. I know a lot of you are out of town, and I'm kind of hesitating because you probably hear the dog in the background. We're helping rescue some dogs, and there's one that's not real happy right now because they're quarantined until they get all of their shots and everything. So if you hear some howling, that's what it is. It's not anybody abusing any dogs. We're just trying to help them. So first of all, we had the best time at Celebration. Sorry you didn't get to make it. If you did, great. But next time, hopefully you'll be able to join us. There's so many things to share with you. I don't really know where to begin first. We have a whole set of slides, and I'm going to show some of the slides to you. So I don't want to bore you with a whole bunch of slides, but it's just easier for some of the demonstration while I'm talking about a few things. So I'm going to switch over, and I'll be switching back and forth between slides and me personally. So when you see that, that's just, hopefully you won't get too bored. So here we go. All right, so the first thing I want to show you guys is about the trip. We have a great trip coming up. It's incredible going to Cancun, and we're going to have a lot of fun there. If you've never been on a beauty control trip, you ought to try to go. It is, 5-star all the way. So along the way, they're going to reward us with things like a beautiful jewelry tote, a nice, beautiful leather tote caravan bag, and I've seen this bag, and it is pretty. And yes, it is blue, and it is very pretty. Next, then you're going to have a rolling suitcase for 9 qualified recruits. Next, then 16 for a trip for 1 and 24 for a trip for 2. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can play a little bit of this. Hang on.
Experience the vacation of a lifetime in one of the most breathtaking destinations in the world, with spectacular views of the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea at the fabulous all-inclusive Hyatt Ziva Cancun, featuring beautiful rooms, infinity pools, and 2 pristine white sand beaches. Your all-inclusive stay will include a luxurious room with ocean views, complimentary refreshment center, and 24-hour in-suite dining. You will savor sumptuous cuisine at one of 16 lounges, restaurants, and bars featuring international buffets, innovative food carts, as well as unlimited beverages. Enjoy swimming, snorkeling, and diving in the magical turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea, and indulge in resort activities like beach volleyball, live music and entertainment, and guided tastings by tequila and wine sommeliers. The main infinity pool spans the beach and offers sweeping views of the Caribbean Sea. And when you're ready for the ultimate world, with spectacular views of the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea at the fabulous all-inclusive Hyatt Ziva Cancun, featuring beautiful rooms, infinity pools, and 2 pristine white sand beaches. Your all-inclusive.
Well, I don't think the audio is playing. I know there's an option, but it is not showing up on my Surface. It showed up on my big computer, but it's not showing up on my Surface. So just a little bit. That was the picture of what where the trip is. It's the Hyatt in Cancun. So I wanted to go into a little bit more. I'm going to go a little bit faster because I know you guys want to see everything in a timely manner. So these are our different types of consultants. We have our beauty insiders, we have our social sellers, and our entrepreneurs. So when you share the opportunity, you can share and meet different needs. So I wanted to go into, like I said, we're going into some changes. The kits are going to be a little bit different. The kits are now going to be skincare. You're going to have this beautiful case, and you'll get the Skin Logic Essentials. And you get to choose either normal, dry, combination oily, or the one for 30s, which is a BC Spa facial. And then the one for 40s, which is your Regeneration Smooth. And so the starter cases, you'll get to choose any of these, and they're only $59 a piece. So, I mean, this is a really good, very good price point. And what we have found, there's a whole lot of beauty insiders out there. So in order to allow everyone to have reorder products, because the spa products are great. You know, when we had the $35 case, we had the instant manicure, we had the extreme repair, the green tea mask, but a lot of those things they don't use daily, and so they don't really run out of them like you would your skincare. So they've rethought of how the best way to get our beauty insiders started, and that is with their skincare. It's the best thing for them, and because we all know that skincare is our foundation. What we need is what makes our everything look better, and our makeup, and obviously our anti-aging regimen. And this is going to help you as well, because once they get started on their skincare, then they will reorder, because the trifecta is skincare, foundation, mascara. And it's full-size skincare of their choice. You're going to help them decide which one's right for them. Next thing, you don't need the Social Security anymore to join. And because Social Security number is required for the government when you hit a certain amount on $1,000 in earnings. And so when they get close to $1,000 in earnings, then Beauty Control will reach out to them to get their Social Security. But until then, they will no need and have it, especially our beauty insiders that order for themselves and maybe a few friends. So then on top of that, the next thing that is so exciting, they get a Show Me Who You Are pack and a Love at First Sight pack. And what that is when they join $59, they get their skincare. Then in the first 2 weeks, they get to add $150 retail for 30% off. That's the treatments. And they have this great set sheet, and we'll get to that in a minute. Or if they want even more products, because I know some of us like some of the higher end products, they get a $500 retail for 45% off. And that's in your first 2 weeks. So, and then when they go out and share with family and friends so that they can become a VIP, when they have new consultants, 3 new consultants join within their first 2 weeks that place their $150 order, they will also get their skincare replenished because they just used to share with people. So then on top of that, then they can go to Beauty U and have another opportunity to replenish the 45%, their products at 45% off. So that is, they also get their Microderm abrasion. So you have all these reasons to join, to save money or make money. So they host, buy, and refer. That's the 3 steps: host, buy, refer. And then when their first few days, Beauty Control will be sending out, making our life easier. They're going to be sending them a welcome email of, after 10 days, how are you loving your products? Another email after 40, and another email after 55. And of course, you're going to want to follow up as well. So let's recap. Like I said, we want to recap the fact that they have their cases, and you're going to help them with you're going to go to a spa, you're going to do a one-on-one, you're going to help them learn their products and their cases, and then they're going to fall into one of the categories, 20, 30s, 40s. We have a sheet, I'll show you that in a minute, of how we get to see the different products. Here, and then on the back, I mean, this is going to be a great set sheet. It will be available for us to order. But on the back, look at this. It breaks down the skincare that the anti-aging products that they need for the different ages. Now, of course, if they want one of the others, they can have it. But what's great is now it's laid out for us. There's no second guessing. It's easy for you to get started quickly and efficiently. It's very beautifully laid. What I plan on doing with mine is laminating it. And it's already a nice glossy, very glossy packet, but I plan to laminate mine, and that way it will allow for me to use it over and over. And some people actually get like a dry erase, and with this dry erase they can just circle what they would like. And then this is where that 150 comes in. So they come in, let's say they're 20s, they love their skincare. You know what, $59, you bet I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to be Beauty Insider, I can get it less expensive. And then, well, the next step is her anti-aging, and she's going to want one or all of these, and they conveniently add up to right about $160. And so that's their first order at 30% off. And so this is a great tool. Another tool that they're going to have is these little cards. I love these little cards. You know how everybody always asks you, what is the order of everything? How do we do this? How do we do that? And that's our job, is to tell them, well, guess what? There's one customized for each age. It talks about the order 1, 2, 3, 4. It's small, so they can tape it inside of their medicine cabinet. It talks about cleansing and why you want to do it. Exfoliating, toning, and moisturizing. And then it has at the bottom that you can add on additional targeted treatments and that you can get included. So this is a great little, this will come in their kit. Actually, I would like to get some to give to people who are clients that aren't going to be Beauty Insiders. So these are going to be included as well. They will receive, depending on what, let's say they're 20s, they're going to get the 20s flyer. Let's say they're the 40s, they'll get a 40s flyer inside of their kit. And then on the back, it lays out that within your first 30 days, you can get 30% off a 150 order or 45% off a 500 order. And then it has the different products and what they do. So this really makes our life a lot easier. And what's also with this is we'll be able to have these things at our hand, and Beauty Control send it out to them, and it just, for us, it helps. And then once they've experienced the product some and all, they'll be able to go to Beauty U. They'll still be able to do virtual Beauty U, or we can do in person. We can do a Zoom like this, one-on-one. Actually, I'll have more products to show them and demonstrate. But when they do that, then they will get another chance to get a $500 order at 45% off, and they get their microderm abrasion, their microderma peel. So that's a really, really good option. So I want to go on and show a few other things in the slides, because there was a questionnaire that I'm really liking on this. And let me get down here so that you don't have to look at all the slides like you did a minute ago. Let's see, these are all the slides we had at Celebration. So they have everything out here. Let's see. We talked about, there we go. Sorry. We'll look at their age and their skin type. And their focus is on you, meaning you, the client, not you, me and you, but here's the client. And they wanted to customize for their age, their skin type. You talked about the 20s, 30s, 40s. They're just starting out, so we're looking at Skin Logic's Essentials. When you get into the 30s, there's going to be a little bit of loss of firmness, a little discoloration. So when we get into our BC Spa Facial, then you get into your 40s, you start having the deeper lines, the discoloration, the dry and the dull. And that's when we get into the smooth line. And this is a little questionnaire that they were going to be sending to us. And you decide what their age is first. Then you decide what type of issues that they have on their skin. If you notice, that's a little picture of the skin. And then you customize their skin care for them, whether it's normal, dry, combination, oily, essentials, the BC Spa Facial, see how it ties with the 30s and the 20s. Then you use these questions in the middle to help decide whether it's normal, dry, or combination oily. So that's coming. We should have that in the next week or so. And then, like we were saying a minute ago, the 20s, you're just starting, your skin is fresh, it's new, but you just need to start taking care of it and prevent any aging. And then, of course, as we hit our 30s, we start seeing our first signs. So this is clinical strength, which helps with fine lines and wrinkles. And then, of course, in our 40s, when we start seeing more issues. So, building a reorder business. So that brings us up to the next thing. I mean, we all joined this business to either save money or profit and make a little money. And for those of us looking to profit a little bit, we need to think about our business on what do we need to do. And skincare and regimens and treatment are what are going to build a reorder business. Because once you get a reorder business, it is so nice. Your life is you'll get a call or a text more likely. And I need this, I need this, I need this, and I need this. And then you will have $100 just in a few minutes because somebody needed their extreme repair refilled. Now, our skincare, what we just talked about was maintenance. That is the part that is your actual skincare. Assuming you can see me in the corner here. And then repair is what's going to be like your extreme products. And then your prevention are things like your sunscreen, like the moisturizer with the SPF 20 in it. All right, maintenance. There's a nice steps, cleanse, tone, moisturizer, and eye cream. And then you have, this is where you're going to add in your anti-aging right here. You can see the face, the night, and the eye. And then they have that broken down, making it easy for us as well. And then the prevention, like we're saying, the moisturizers. And these next few screens are just telling you how your income potential is, but I will go over that in another, maybe a Zoom. I'm going to start doing Zoom on Facebook Live, not Zoom, I'm sorry, Facebook Live. And so that they're recorded. I might do YouTubes as well. And we're going to go over some of these ordering potentials and break that out as individual classes. I wanted to go ahead and get into the new products. So this is activated charcoal. Activated charcoal has been used in medicine for ages. It works by attaching to toxins and absorbing them. In cosmetics, it's the same principle. It acts like a magnet and it absorbs all that extra dirt and oil. And then it helps to reduce the appearance of pores. You have brighter, smoother, softer skin. And this is a new mask that we have, and it's called our new black peel off mask. has charcoal powder to absorb impurities on your skin to draw out dirt and oil. It has Kakuta plum extract, which is one of the richest vitamin sources of vitamin C, which helps with luminosity and helps make your face shine, and the volcanic sand, which exfoliates the skin. So what you do is you apply an opaque layer evenly to clean, dry skin. Don't get in your eyes or eyebrows or hairline or lips. Let me tell you from experience, the first time, just have you a paper towel or a washcloth clear by, because you're going to end up getting it somewhere. So if you have the wet paper towel, you can put it in there. You're going to let it dry for 15 minutes, and then you're going to peel it off. You use it 1 to 2 times a week, and it's for all skin types. And what Beauty Control is asking us to do is when you get your mask, to apply it, take a picture of yourself with your mask, and then post it in social media, whether it's Twitter or Facebook, Instagram, and hashtag it BC Peel It Off. And they're going to be doing some drawings for everyone out there who has BC Peel It Off on their social media, and they're going to draw for some prizes. So I'm going to stop sharing, and you can see I have it on. I've been wearing it for almost an hour now. It's not over drying. You're just going to start it. And then look at there. It just peels right off. Then you have a little bit left, and you can use your washcloth to remove it. I found that the micellar water, this is going to be a lot of fun at spas. Just think when you're at a spa and everybody has their black mask on, there will be a great selfie time. It's a fun time. And what I'm thinking about doing now for spas that are like really in a hurry, or somebody does want to take their makeup off or whatever, of course you're going to want to put it on the back of their hand. But I'm thinking about doing it, go ahead and do the facial part like we've done before, put the mask on and do the relaxation, and then wake up and then remove the mask and then apply your moisturizer. So that's what I'm thinking about, tweaking my spa a little that way. I heard another girl who did this. She actually did her relaxation up front, hadn't done any of her skincare. And then so she was going to do hers at the beginning and then do the skincare afterwards. Now another person, which I thought was really cute, she said she's going to wait and do it at the end of the spa when she goes to close. That way she tells them you can't talk because you got to leave it to dry and be smooth. And so that way they'll all have to listen to her close. Of course, that was, cute, funny, but this is an incredible, I love this product. It's fun. Like I said, one thing, it comes out kind of, it's not thick. It's almost runny. And you apply it, just make sure it's opaque. Otherwise, you'll just be peeling it off. And I only use one hand because I used 2 hands, and I did this, and I got my container all black and dirty and had to rinse it all off. So just use one hand, just a tip. So the next thing, let's move on. Let's see what else is next that Beauty Control has for us. So we talked about all of the different skin routines. We talked about the activated charcoal, the new mask. Hope all you guys are excited about that mask. So the next product I introduced was, hang on. Beauty Control has always been very up on top of the latest and greatest technologies, clinical strength formulas, cutting edge ingredients, research and development. So now some of the trends that you've seen in the industry is botanical, has a huge botanical trend. So we have added that to our science to come up with this new product called Botanical Energizing Serum. This serum is amazing. Here are all of the So what's about it? Of course, it increases radiance, improves tone, diminishes the appearance of wrinkles. What's great about this is, look at this, after 8 weeks of use, 100% of women saw an improvement in the appearance of the size of their wrinkles, including a decrease in length and depth. How do they know that? There's this tool, and they told us the name of it, but I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, this is a computer tool. They measure it, so it's not, I mean, it's completely objective. Is that the right word? But anyway, it is very exact. So they use this tool, they put it in the computer, and it's based on the number of pixels that are, they take the number of pixels on these wrinkles. Then after 8 weeks, they measure them again, and they compare the number of pixels in this diagram of the wrinkle, and it showed 100% of the women saw a reduction in the size of the length and depth of the wrinkles. 84% showed an improvement in their crow's feet, and 84% showed radiance as well as clarity of skin tone, and 74% showed improvement in lifting the jawline. And I can tell you, I used it one time and saw an improvement overnight. So I'm anxious to see how great it's going to be after 8 weeks. And you can use this morning and night. However, what I have started doing is using this at night, followed by my DNA, Dramatic New Anti-Aging, and then using my Extreme for the face, Tripeptide for the face before my makeup. It has a plant extract to help renew all layers of the skin. Now, one thing different between Extreme and this actually goes cellular level, and it's a serum, so it's able to go deeper than like the DNA cream, which is a cream, which is also cellular level. Whereas Extreme products, they are more topical and they don't go as far down. They don't go to the cellular level like these do. Ingredients: comfrey root extract, which smooths skin surface and helps protect it from aggressors. You have provitamin B5 for moisture. And again, we talked about day and night, and I'm just using it at night. And this is another example of how you can make extra money by selling 10 of these, 40% profit, 356. So you get very good profit with this. Now, Botanical Energizing Serum versus BT Extreme and Extreme Peptide. Again, the BES, as we're calling it, is great for at the cellular level, and the BT Extreme helps immediately on your lines, the deep lines. That's the one that has the FeeFlow in it. That is like your Botox without a shot. It relaxes the muscles, and it's going to allow the wrinkles to come up and plump up. It's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Now, the Tripeptide, that's the one that helps lift and firm our face. And one thing I forgot to tell you about this black mask, I had a pimple coming up on my nose. It was just starting, one of those red ones that hurt really bad. Used this at night before, and the next morning the pimple was gone. And it was not me. My roommate had 3 that were coming up. Same thing happened to her. And another director had a cold sore that was already open, the yucky kind. She said she applied this charcoal to it, and it actually was almost gone the next day. So this is one of those, you got to have this product. Now, as we talked about, these are the sheets that they're going to have available to you. Now, we brought some colors back. Remember, I gave you a teaser about some new shades. Well, we've got new lipstick, retro packaging, same formula, and these are the colors they brought back: Hot Toddy, Summer Fruit, Raspberry Ice, Icy Grape, and Brown Sugar. Let me show you these for a second. You have your Icy Grape, which is kind of a plummish color. My light's not that great, so I don't know how good you'll be able to see. Let's see. Hang on. I'm going to turn on a different light. I don't think that's going to help any. Then you have raspberry ice, which is an all-time favorite of everybody's. It's kind of it's reddish brown, and it's actually what I have on. So it's a nice everyday red that you can use, but it's not really red. Let's see if you can see this icy grape now. There we go. That's a little better. You can see the icy grape. I love, and it goes on almost sheer. It's a real pretty mauvey purple. Then we have summer fruit, which is a great pink. It's not as bright as it looks. It is a very, very soft, pretty pink. Then there is a hot toddy. I know a lot of people love hot toddy. It looks, remember, this is a fluorescent light shining on this, but it's actually more of a neutral brown for those who like browns. And then also the brown sugar. This is similar. It's just got a little bit of a sparkle in it, whereas hot toddy didn't. These are some great, and it's going to be just while supplies last. It's for our anniversary. And it's, like I said, the old formula, old colors, old packaging. It's a lot of fun to show everybody, and there will be people that have been looking for this a lot. So let's see what else we have to show here. Just a second. We talked about all of this. Let's see, where are we? We talked about the colors. Those were the 3 products they introduced. The new beauty book. It is a very pretty beauty book. They'll be available starting in September. I like it because it's very sleek, and let me show you. It has the sets. Look at the sets. They're very straightforward, very clean and crisp on the page. And it has all of the different products like we've seen but in the past. It talks about the recruiting. It has the new cases in the back. And then it talks again about the opportunity. So it's a great book to use for all of your spas. Oh, this is cool. Look, ingredients. For those of us who always get the questions. So here are the ingredients in the back and what the different ingredients do. So there's like 4 pages of ingredients, which is very helpful. So these again will be available about September 1st. And look, talks about the different types of spas we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is something that you can use a lot. So let's see what else we have out of here. We're almost trying to go, like I said, trying to go fast so that you guys can see everything. And just want to remember that everything starts with spa. We all know everybody has a dream about living life on your own terms, not sitting in traffic, not having to sit on, you can be home, being able to pay for braces, having that extra money to pay for college and different things that are needed along the way. And so, as we know, Beauty Control has the answer to all of those things. whether it's building a home, car, retirement, vacations. Just need to think about your dream and what you can do with beauty control. And they start at the spa. And this is another thing that we will go through. This talks about VIP and how the money, what I was telling you earlier, I will work on breaking this out, and we will do a training session by itself on the income plan and how you can earn extra money and extra bonuses. If this is something that interests you, please let me know, because I am looking to build a VIP club, and we'll do leadership calls that focus directly on leadership items and how to structure your business and things to grow your business. All right. So now, see, what else have we not talked about? We talked about the new products. We talked about the skincare. We talked about the ordering, the cases being 59, and we talked about all right, let's stop sharing. That was all of them. So the only other thing that is new is this week we have an ordering opportunity, and part of that ordering opportunity, as long as you get one of the sets, one of the extravaganza sets, I sent you an email on it, you get 50% off that set, as well as anything else you want to add with your order. And then that's any size order, as long as you have one of those extravaganza sets on there. If you have a $1,000 order, you get deferred payment as well as free shipping. This has to be done on BeautyNet by Monday, 8/22. And let me show you these sets. So when you go into Beauty Control, your BeautyNet, this is for you as a consultant. You're going to log in, go to Order Products, go to Best Offers, and then go to Extravaganza Sets from August 15th, which was Monday, through the 27th, which is next Monday. Receive 50% career level discount when any one of these sets is included in your order. You can have the new product pack where you have 3 and 3 of each of these of the products and 1 each of the lipsticks. Or you can have one this product, the Hottie Pack, is the lipstick and the charcoal mask and the BES. Or you can do 2 of the botanical serums or 2 of the masks. So pick any of these sets, and then you get 50% off of that, and you'll get 50% off of anything else on your order. Now, with that being said, don't forget you have a monthly product brochure, and you'll get 50% off. So let's say you picked the set, the Hottie set that had the BES, the peel-off mask, and 1 of the lipsticks. You're going to get that 50% off. Then you can turn around and order from this catalog. Let's say the margarita. Did you see the margarita foot cream? It's on sale for $9.90. 50% of that is going to be $4.45, almost $5. But $5 for a full-size margarita foot cream. This is great for gifts. Christmas is only 4 months away, so you can look at gifts. It's good for hostess gifts. If you want to give a hostess something extra, it's good for clients that have been really good as a treat for the end of the year. I also want to point out a couple of other things that are extremely good good prices. It's going to give you a great profit. And that is on page 11. You can see you've got the microdermabrasion, microderma peel, the oxygen tool. Everybody needs the ozone tool. Everybody needs the ozone tool. I can't say it enough. You need the ozone tool. It's great for acne, rosacea, cuts, skin tags. It helps with the lifting. It causes pure oxygen to go into your face and your skin because you can use it all over your body. It also helps the cells go faster so that they work and replenish themselves better. It helps your products work better. Now, the oxygen tool is regularly $195. It's on sale for $159. It's a $36 savings. And you're going to get your 50% off if you've ordered one of those packages. The facial exfoliator is on sale for $21. It's regularly $29. Believe in the book, it's going up. So if you've been wanting one of these, now's the time. And also look at this. Microderma peel for the face. It's regularly $62. You can get it on sale for $34.90. $34.90. And 50% of that is $17.50, $17.45 to be exact. That's a big profit. $62 and $17.45. That's over 60%. That is an incredible, incredible profit for you. So be sure and peruse this. If you don't have it in paper anymore, it is online on BeautyNet. Click on it, thumb through it, decide what you need, add it to your order, add one of the extravaganza packages to it, and get your 50% career level discount. If you have any questions, email me, call me, text me, and I'm here to help. I hope that answers some questions. Next year, I hope to see you guys at Celebration with us. Have a great evening. Thanks.